Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing great. So we will be continuing our political science chapter 1, unity in diversity. Today we have already discussed that India is a very large country. It is a multicultural, multilingual and multi-religious country. So there are many different types of sections present in India, and every section follows its own culture. Culture consists of ideas, beliefs, customs, art, religion, music and dance, food habit, festival, art and handicraft. These all are different from one section to other section. They have their own culture preferences. So that is why we say that there are so much cultural diversities present in India. Different parts of country have different culture. They follow their own religion, they have their own music and dance preferences, they celebrate their own festival. This we have already discussed in our last class, that every section of the society, every part of India celebrates their own festival. They, during those festival, they use music and dance to express their feelings, to celebrate their spirit, to celebrate energy, enthusiasm. So this music and dance depends upon the religion to which they belong. They used to perform according to the religion. They used to perform festivals, they used to perform music and dance. Music and dance are further divided into two categories: classical and folk. And classical is the one which is done to depict certain scenes from epic books Ramayana and Mahabharata, and folk musics are the one which are sung or which are said dance. Folk dance is the one which is danced during festivals or wedding season are done. Now today we will be discussing about food habits that are present in India. Food is what people and animals eat to survive. It is eaten by living things to provide energy and nutrition. Everyone, each and everyone, even you have some preference towards some food. Like you like certain food item, you don't like certain other food item. So these are called preferences, liking towards one item. So everyone has a different preference toward food item. So the food grains, vegetables and fruits, they are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the landform that is present in that area, climate and season of that area, because the climate and season should be favorable for the growth of that type of a food grain which is growing at there. Like apples are grown in a area where the temperature is cold, so they require certain food items, or fruits, they require certain fixed type of a climate or season. In India, we like to have spicy food. We use so much spices in our food: chilies, turmeric, pepper, cloves. These are all the spices that we use in Indian food. That is why our food is also very famous out in whole world, because we love to have spicy food. Also, with spices, sweets are also very famous in India. Sweets such as rasagullas, shrikhand, paisam, laddus, jalebi, barfi, coconut barfi, regular barfi, milk cake. You all know that there are so many varieties of desserts found in India. People here are very fond of even spicy food, and they are here even very fond of desserts also. Many varieties of desserts can be found in India. Each and every state of India is famous for some or other dessert. Many culture or religions have their food taboos. That means they have rules what people should not eat or how the food has to be prepared. Example of religious food rules are: some people are strictly told not to have non-vegetarian food from the beginning. So the food habits or preferences are very much affected by cultural and religious beliefs of people also. So that is why we can see so much difference in the food varieties that are present in India. As there are so many people in India, so people in our country wear different types of clothes also. Like they have different preferences for food, they wear different types of clothes also. Clothes are also very much affected by the seasons or the climate of that area. Like we have four seasons present in India: autumn, winter, spring and summer. So according to the season, according to the area where they are living, they used to wear different types of clothes. So, land and climate also determine the dress worn by the people of an area. As some parts have a very hot climate, some parts of India there are summer season. Summer season the climate temperature is very hot, and some parts have winter season. Winter season the temperatures are very cold. They have to wear a lot of clothes to keep them protected, to keep them warm. While in other parts the climate is almost same throughout the year, like in Maharashtra. So there the climate is same. So they depending upon the climate, the cloth preferences or is also done. They have to, according to the climate, the clothes are worn by the people. There are many popular dresses present in India for women, especially salwar kameez with dupatta is popular in Punjab, ghagra kurta with odhani in Haryana, ghagra kachili in Rajasthan, lehenga choli they used to wear in Gujarat. So there are many types of popular dresses present. Like these, I've given you certain examples. So there are many types of popular dresses that are worn by the ladies of certain regions. Men generally wear trousers and shirts, but there are different popular dresses among men also: pajama kurta, dhoti kurta, lungi kurta or lungi shirts, chudidar kurta with achkan or rang rakha in Rajasthan, chudidar with jacket in Gujarat. In Tamil Nadu, men's lungi are called veshti, and in Kerala they are called mundu. In hilly region, the Kashmiris wear long woolen kurta which are called firans. So these are the images that you can see here. The India is shown. India is looking so much colorful because people are wearing so much colorful dresses. So Indian culture is depicted through its dresses also. Even the style of tying turban differs from state to state. So Indian colors can be recognized through their clothes, colorful clothes that they are wearing. Indian clothes are so much famous outside India. In whole world they are very much famous. So we have studied till now that culture is different. Cultural values in terms of music and dance, in terms of festivals celebrated, in terms of food preferences. Every section of the society have different culture. They have their own music and dance, they celebrate their own religious festival, they have their own food preferences, food taboos or food rules to what to eat, what not to eat. But there is one thing that is common between all of us, that is our unity or our strength towards our own country, India. Our history of freedom movements prove that although we had and still have diverse cultures and backgrounds, people from different regions come together to fight against the foreign rulers. So the history freedom movements, we can give us an example. We all are together, we all are united. If anything will come and harm our nation, if anything will come and harm our country, we all will stand together and will fight against it. So this term proves that it is unity in diversity present in India. We stand united. Our national anthem, national flag, patriotic song, these are the examples which prove, which shows, which brings in us, it promotes national integration among each and every citizen. When we sing our national anthem, when we sing patriotic songs, we have that feeling of motherhood that comes to us, that yes, we will stand together, we will fight for it. So these all our national anthem, national flag, patriotic song, they promote a feeling of unitedness, oneness, togetherness with each and every citizen of India. So this is one activity homework for you. You have to collect and paste these images of different varieties of food items eaten and clothes that are worn by Indians, that are preferred by Indians. So according to different states, you have to find out different food items and different types of clothes they used to wear in different parts of India. So I hope this session is as this session is very interactive. It is very colorful session, as you can see through images that I've given to you. Hope you have understood all these topic, how these all cultural differences are present in India. Still we stand united, still we stand one. I hope please do all your previous homework or assignment that I have already given to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel also. Thank you for watching and take good care of yourself.